Good afternoon, Master Tanaka. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, my friend Helen. I am Saint Germain, and I am full of energy. Always remember that the truth is always full in your being. When we mention the word energy, it is so that you can also get into the habit of recognizing yourself as energy. As within an earth plane, everything is always habit-driven because the habit is already within you in the form of acceptance. When you know that you are always a being full of energy, you guide your habit to be within this full recognition. Of course, when you are in your process of experiences, leading yourself, and holding within this truth, then what is said? That your entire interpretative process is reoriented. Many determine that their process, thoughts, and feelings must follow a direction. Of course, that which you choose using your free will holds, but when within that you also lead yourself to abide in this truth, you will be full of your energy. So, in this direction, you also generate this recognition. That is why what you determine through your thoughts and feelings is generated within you, within a form of gratitude. When we conduct our information, we constantly affirm that gratitude generates the recognition of God's truth in each. Through gratitude, you generate in yourself the affirmation that your energy is always full. Therefore, when you guide each activity of your day-to-day life with gratitude, you experience gratitude, affirming to yourself that this truth, which is the truth of all beings, is present in the form of consciousness. Why is this being put in? Why is this form of consciousness not yet fully understood? Because the form of consciousness is what everyone expresses on an earthly plane. Naturally, as each being lives within themselves, their process of experiences, these forms of consciousness express themselves individually. But what do you generate when you look at yourself, always recognizing yourself in full energy? The recognition that there is oneness. So, a consciousness that on an earthly plane you can call God, who is present in all beings, is active. This oneness in you, in the form of truth, recognized in full energy, will be conducted within a collective consciousness. It will even be visible to many beings searching for this word oneness. So, when you generate this experience, what you conduct through yourself is this experience. It is not just a word, you conduct an experience that aligns with oneness. Of course, you can put it, but Master, if oneness is experienced within a formless consciousness, within even this expression that on the earthly plane, we call God, why then is this being placed, oneness, still being placed as a form of consciousness? Because within all beings, God is still in the context of the word. God has not yet been fully experienced, but what is constantly said is through your free will and the direction you hold within yourself. Naturally, you lead to your form, experience, and oneness for all. With these words, I say goodbye. Thank you very much.